Liotta was born in Newark, New Jersey on December 18, 1954. Having been abandoned at an orphanage, he was adopted at the age of 6 months by township clerk Mary, née Edgar, and auto parts store owner Alfred Liotta. His adoptive parents were of Italian and Scottish descent. Alfred was a personnel director and president of a local Democratic Party club. His adoptive parents each unsuccessfully ran for local political office. He recalled attending parades to hand out flyers for his father's run. Liotta had a sister, Linda, who was also adopted. He said that he knew that he was adopted as a young child and presented a show-and-tell report. He hired a private detective to locate his biological Irish mother in the 2000s, from whom he learned his family was mostly of Scottish descent. He had one biological sister, one biological half-brother, and 5 biological half-sisters. Liotta grew up in a Roman Catholic household in Union, New Jersey, although his family was not especially religious. They attended church and he received First Communion and was confirmed, but the family did not pray much. He occasionally used prayer in his daily life, telling an interviewer, "If I'm in a fix, I'll pray. If I'm feeling uncomfortable about something, I'll say Our Fathers and Hail Marys to this day." 15, in 1973, he graduated from Union High School and was later named to the Union High School Hall of Fame 16. Liotta attended the University of Miami, where he studied acting and graduated with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in 1978. He performed in plays and musicals, including Cabaret, Dames at Sea, Oklahoma, and The Sound of Music, at the University of Miami's Jerry Herman Ring Theater. Before his away at 67, Ray Liotta was unrecognizable, according to a fan who described how he looked. At age 67, Ray Liotta passed away suddenly in May 2022. Several people were stunned by his passing, but it took a year for his cause of death to be identified. He broke up with his fiancée J.C. Niddle and their young daughter Carson, who helped one another through this tragic loss. Award-winning actor Ray Liotta rose to fame thanks to the success of the movie Something Wild. He passed away last year at the age of 67, shocking everyone. The actor's fiancé, J.C. Nittolo, and daughter Carson were both devastated by his passing. His fiancée felt fortunate to have known Liotta and interacted with him prior to his passing. She still shares a close bond with Carson after his passing. The cause of Liotta's unexpected death wasn't discovered until just a short while ago. A few years ago, his appearance in some of his images upset some of his followers who thought he didn't look like himself. Release of Liotta's cause of death. Nittolo was with Liotta when he passed away. They were both in the Dominican Republic, DR, filming Dangerous Waters. Officials from the Dominican Republic have revealed that the actor's death in his sleep from respiratory problems. Also, according to reports, there was no sign of foul play in Liotta's death. He had problems breathing due to congestion in his lungs, which caused heart failure. Other than the fact that he passed away while sleeping, there were no more specifics provided at the time of his passing. The 67-year-old allegedly also had atherosclerosis, an artery hardening that can lead to diabetes. Ray was unrecognizable in his latter years. Soon before his passing, a fan took selfies with him. The Blackbird actor attended the SAG Awards with his daughter a few years before to his passing, but viewers were stunned at how different he looked. Fans were actually moved to realize that males in the profession also depend on plastic surgery to keep their youth. Liotta consistently denied ever having work done on his face, yet a fan nonetheless stated, "Why on earth did Ray Liotta damage his face? #incredible plastic surgery." Fans noticed changes in Liotta's appearance in both public appearances and his television series and movies. While praising Texas Rising, one Twitter fan couldn't help but comment on how unrecognizable the actor was as well. A fan who had watched Marriage Story then made the same remark. The alterations to his face had an impact on his acting for some of his fans. Disappointing to see Ray Liotta diminish his enormous talent and fascinating looks with silicone fakery, one person said. The Goodfellas actor was reportedly very polite while posing for a photo with a female admirer just a few days before his passing. Alba, a fan, spotted the actor at the shopping center. She recalled walking through the mall, saw Liotta, and going up to his security to get permission to take his picture. The actress, according to Alba, was more than glad to pose with her for the shot and made sure she was happy with it. Liotta passed away 4 days after that meeting. After Ray's passing, his daughter and fiancé reunite. Nittolo and Carson both found Liotta's passing to be difficult. His fiancée posted openly about how she was handling this loss. She shared a beautiful picture of Liotta kissing her on the cheek just a few days after his death. Nittolo felt grateful for the few years they had together. She cherished their undying spark and the affection they shared. She was happy to have met the actor despite how painful the loss was. She concluded the post by composing, "He was the most attractive person I've ever met, both inside and out. Even then, it would be an understatement." A month after his passing, Nittolo provided another update on her recovery process. She acknowledged that she was at a loss for words to express the agony of such an unanticipated loss. She has, however, discovered joy and love in their kids, Dax, Chaz, Jade, and Joey, whom Liotta had adopted as his own. Nittolo was still in pain on her first Thanksgiving without her fiancé and 6 months after his death, but she made the decision to give thanks for the memories Liotta left her with. She was grateful for Carson's support as they both went through the motions during this difficult loss, but she was most appreciative of her children's love and encouragement. As Liotta's memory was honored on the Hollywood Walk of Fame 9 months after his passing, Carson and Nittolo put up a unified front. The actor's daughter gave a tear-filled speech while doing her best to contain her tears. She expressed gratitude for the opportunity to speak on her father's behalf on such a significant day and expressed her pride in her wonderful father. Carson added that in addition to his outstanding films, her father was a wonderful parent, brother, and partner. "I got lucky with you," she said. In an effort to avoid crying, she kindly said as she concluded her remarks, "You're fortunate to have had Ray in your life," he continued, adding, "I adore you so much. I want to thank you for your work and the impression you made on me and everyone else that cares about you. There should be a Ray in everyone's life." One of the greatest solaces for Liotta's family as they attempt to live without him is the love he offered to his family. Thanks for watching my video.